getting round to talking about one of my favourite strikes, which is the palm strike. Why is this actually one of my favourite shots? It's simple, it's effective, and it's actually can be utilised in a number of different ways. Basically, what makes this one of my favourite shots is because it works extremely well from a basic guard position. Someone comes up to you in a threatening manner and you will immediately put your hands up, as we always advise. If I'm standing here and someone's actually coming towards me, right from here I can apply this shot. Boom, boom. Simple, it's effective. And also, when you're actually here in your guard position, you have to remember that if anybody's watching you from a third party point of view, it immediately looks like you are actually in defensive mode. So in other words, if you actually throw this strike, it looks all, from the get-go, it indicates that you are actually defending yourself. So definitely one of my favorite strikes, but there are some realities that you have to accept about it and certain practicalities when actually applying it. The first thing is that I see this an awful lot where people actually try and apply the strike with a clear open hand, and they end up hitting either with the top of their hand here or even with the fingers. This is a bad idea. This is a very, very bad idea. It's a palm strike, which means you're hitting with the heel of your palm. Whether you're coming in from the side, whether you're thrusting forward, either way, I'm actually hitting with the heel of my palm, not my fingers. If I tried to apply this shot and I came off just by even an inch or two, I'm taking a serious risk here of breaking my hand. So always remember that in time. The other thing I'd actually like to say about this is that when the shot is being applied, it's extremely important that the hand is actually in line with the shoulder. Personally, I like to look at this shot as being a thrusting shot. I think it's most effective in a thrusting maneuver. But sometimes I see this where some people are actually trying to apply this in a circular motion. Here, like this way. I personally don't think that's hugely effective, but it's also actually very dangerous. If I try and apply this with the open hand, remember, because I'm hitting with the heel of my palm, I don't need to use my fingers. Focus on striking with this and keep the hand in line with the shoulder. Chin, nose. By the way, that's another thing I have to mention. I'm sure plenty of you watching this have heard that story about hitting the guy in the nose and then sending the bloody bone back up into his brain and killing him. That's absolute rubbish. It's absolute rubbish. I've personally never seen any evidence to show that works. If it does work, and you have evidence to prove it so, please send it to me. I'd love to see it. But as far as I know, there has never ever been anyone who's been hit with a palm strike and the bone has actually been sent back up into their brain. It's complete rubbish. So, basic points. 1, strike with the palm right here on the heel, not the upper part of the hand and not the fingers. And 2, make sure it's basically keep this part of the hand in line with the shoulders. I'm not hitting in a circular motion the way you would with a hook punch. I'm using this as a thrusting shot. I'm coming straight in with this hand actually in line with my shoulders. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did like it, please consider clicking the subscribe button, and if you have any questions that you'd like to put to us, please send them to us and we'll do our best to answer them.